Good morning, collective. All right, this is your collective energy update for this week. Before we move into the energies of next week with the zodiac signs. So hopefully the plan that I have to get these videos out next week is going to work. So calling in Archangel Michael to help me with this reading, and Archangel Metatron to secure the connection between me and Spirit. Thank you. What does the collective need to know today? We've got Lullaby in the recent past. I'm going to keep with the same spread that I used this week for you guys. Sea Witch. The Gift, and A Long Way Home. Because we have a lot of Neptunian energy this week. I'm pulling from the Oracle of Mystical Moments. And then the deck Beyond Lemuria. Excuse me. All right, let's see. Well, there's three. Okay, for the collective. I keep hearing that song by, oh shit. Time for a Moondance. I'll see if I can find this song and I'll put it in the title description. It's a hell of a time for a Moondance is what I'm hearing. Alright, collective. Alright. So the current energy of the collective right now is Like you guys are in the midst of a rapid, radical expansion. And you're finally beginning to understand the importance of being able to receive as well as the giving. You're learning how to receive, and not just physical gifts, but like compliments. Yeah, you're learning how to receive all those compliments and sweet things that people say throughout the day. That you're not just giving anymore, but you're beginning to understand the importance of being able to receive as well. In the recent past, it looks like the whole chakra system here with full spectrum. There's a Metatron's cube here. I'll show you the card. See the Metatron cube down there at the bottom? It's like you've been using the full spectrum of your gifts and allowing the Metatron cube. I have one. See if you can see it. Anyway, it's like a energy generator. And you guys have been using the full spectrum of your chakra system, but you've been in like a sleepy state. Like you've allowed the energy of your gifts to kind of lullaby you into a like a half sleep state. And while you have access to the full spectrum of your gifts and abilities, you're not using them to their full potential. And I feel like Spirit's kind of been telling you that you needed to put in a little bit more work with heartful communication. Like they've been trying to send you downloads to tell you that there's just a little bit more. You need to wake up. See, because you also have here in the energy that you're aware of balanced forces. Yeah, so you know that the balancing of your chakra system collective was a gift from Spirit, but But Spirit's coming in to give you just a little bit more of a push, like to assert yourself more. Because I think where you're still sleeping is you're still trying to fit in. One moment, please. Sorry, I haven't used this deck a whole lot, so yeah, so this is about your authenticity, like on this journey. Really, truly, like getting in touch with your inner child. And utilizing your inner child to experience the whimsy, the wonder, the magic of life. Because that's what this whole journey is about, right? It's about healing those childhood wounds, those heart wounds. Here with Heartful Communication, it's healing the heart wounds, healing the inner child, and being able to play. Because as humans here on earth, we're supposed to be experiencing the joy that life brings, right? Like the life here on earth is supposed to be a gift, not a prison sentence. Before the fall, earth was the place that spirits came, that our souls came to just experience amazing, magical things. And this has been a long journey for you, collective, of doing the work, healing the wounds. But you have to remember that you gotta play. You've gotta play. You have like you've done the work. You've done the work tremendously. I mean, I see here with the radical expansion, we've got fire, solar plexus chakra with more fire, balanced forces, more fire. And then we come down here to furred and feathered friends. And, you know, nobody gets to play in the realm of animals without first doing the work to heal the human. I've been working with animals for a long time, and let me tell you, when I'm having a bad day, like if I start my morning off as a bad day, the animals sense that, and it's a bad day at work too. You know, I work with dogs in a very, very intimate setting. I mean, I'm all over them. I'm in their mouths, messing with their eyes, touching their butts, touching their feet. Like you've got to seriously, be pretty connected to be able to do that. And I even think that as a groomer, I'm more so, even more so than a veterinarian poking and prodding and like I touch them more than a vet does. Like I have a more thorough examination on my grooming table than even the vet does on his medical table. And you don't get to that level of experience with the animals without having some kind of balanced emotional state. Like you have to have a very balanced emotional state to do that. Yeah, but I see like this collective has done that. You guys have done the work. You're totally evolving. You're getting these downloads and you're getting the downloads, but you're missing one key thing, and that's the being able to play. Getting into that childlike innocence. And from all the readings that I've done so far this week, it seems to be a common thing among the collective right now. I mean, aside from this stupid Mercury retrograde, and I think that's why Neptune is coming up so much next week. Next week we're going to be focusing on Neptune in the 11th house. That's the house of friendships and social circles. Last week we looked at Neptune in the 10th house with our career and our social positioning, but now we're looking at friendships. And Neptune kind of brings to the surface the stuff we need to let go of and the stuff that we need to work on. Things that we need to focus on and the things we need to let the hell go of. And I see a very balanced collective right now. Like you've equalized your power, you're asserting yourself, you've started to get your wish fulfillments. Alright, so tell me, Spirit, about Lullaby. I haven't used this deck of cards in a while. Let's see. Spirit, tell me about Lullaby. Thank you. So we've got the Lovers out here, which not always about partnerships, but about the major life decisions that we make. Tell me about Sea Witch. Spirit, tell me about Sea Witch. Thank you. The Ten of Voices, which in this deck is the Ten of Swords, and the Three of Materials, which is the Three of Pentacles. Put these out like that. All right. Tell me about the gift, please, Spirit. Thank you. Please and thank you. Thank you. We've got the Two of Materials, Two of Pentacles, and tell me about A Long Way Home. Arizona could be important for somebody. You may need to go to Sedona. It is what it is. Let's see if I can get it to focus. This is Sedona Vortex, number 44. So Arizona, number 44, could be important for someone. Tell me about this long way home, please. The Magician. Yeah, so in the current energy that you're in justice. We've got justice with the 4 cups. Yeah, so this current energy that you're in is like what's my next step? What do I need to do next? Like everything is pretty well balanced out in my life, and the fuck. I've got 3 empty cups and 1 full cup. What am I supposed to do with this? Well, duh, fill your other 3 cups up. You fill your other 3 cups up. This is about you. So the 3 of materials, 3s are about community, communication, camaraderie, all the comms. Okay, that's 3s. The 10 of voices. I feel like the 10 of voices reminds me of this card, the Sword of a certain assertion. When you really have to assert yourself in a social manner and stop allowing people to walk all over you. And you've kind of come to the end of that cycle where you're allowing people to like walk all over you, use you like a doormat. And you made the choice to get past that. And you're becoming very balanced. Very balanced. You're kind of stepping now into your magician energy and manifesting, using all of the gifts that you have at hand. The wands, the swords, the cups, the pentacles. You're using them all to create your path on this journey home. And we're all on the journey home. We're all trying to get off of this planet and go home. But the choice is, do you go down the easy road, which is go back to your old ways and continue to not do the work, or do you take the hard road, which is clearing out all of the baggage, the doom piles, like not necessarily physical doom piles, but we all carry some emotional we all have doom piles in our brain. I'm thinking about that movie Dreamcatcher, Stephen King's Dreamcatcher, where the main character, he's got like a library, he's stuck in his mind because his body's been taken over by this alien, and he's got this like vault in his mind that's a library where he keeps all his memories, right? And the alien's trying to get in there. He's trying to get into the secret room. Okay, we all have one of those secret rooms. And yeah, now you're using all of your you're using all of the suits of the tarot, the wands, the swords, the pentacles, the cups, to clear out the dust and the garbage from that room so that you can have easy access to the things in the vault. It's a wonderful night for a moon dance. I gotta find that song and put it in here because it's still playing in my head. Ooh-wee. Yep, and you can't be the magician without really being in a childlike positioning. Really. You gotta know how to play to be able to use these tools. So I like using this deck because it allows me the opportunity to read reversals, because it's a learning deck. Like, I understand, I know what all the cards mean, but sometimes when it comes to the Rider-Waite deck, I'm not always clear because I've been focused on some of these other art deco type decks, and to me, the Rider-Waite-Smith deck is, it's more pure. It's kind of, it's all the, what tarot, it's all of the, like, the imagery is more what tarot was supposed to be used as, and all these, artsy kind of decks are very cool and they're very fun to use, and for me they're much easier to use than the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, but I would love to learn reversals and this deck here allows me the opportunity to do that. But anyway, so what else can we talk to the collective about? Yeah, you're moving on and releasing all your pain. You're overcoming all of the depression. And yeah, we already kind of know that. It's like, that's part of the balance. It's moving on and clearing out the old so that you can bring in new. More, it's about lightening the load so that you can move forward more easily. What else can we tell the collective this morning? Yeah, lightening the load so that you can move through more easily because you're coming up with new ideas, you're making new plans. My God, I hate this fucking ring light, right? Ace of Swords. More Libra energy out here. Whoever's listening to this, you could be a Libra. Because even the Three of Swords, Justice, Yes. Okay. So you have released the pain so that you can, so you've cleared a lot of your baggage so that you can make room for new ideas and new plans. You've realized the truth of whatever situations that you've gone through, so you understand who you are. You know who you are now. You know who you are now. I still feel this hang up of not, like, you're still taking life too seriously, even though you've got clarity. What else? Give me something with this Knight of Swords reverse, please. Knight of Swords reverse, please. Thank you. I understand. So I understand. Okay. So whoever I'm speaking to in the collective right now, you're not able to play because you're still missing the stability of an emperor. You probably have raised your children yourself, and you've had to be the stability. So going through all this shadow clearing is fantastic, but you've had to be responsible for so long. You've had to take on the responsibility, the stability. You've had to be the stable one for yourself in your life. It's very difficult for you to really get into that playful state because you've had to be so strong for so long. I mean, you probably had a partner, but it wasn't enough to just have that partner there because they weren't offering stability for you. They were just there as a warm spot in the bed, if that makes sense. You had to be your own emperor in your life. Yeah, and this is coming to an end. This is coming to an end. You've equalized, so you've got this equalizing power out here, which while I'm using this deck of cards as an oracle deck, it's also a tarot deck. So equalizing power is the same as the Tower card in traditional tarot. And yeah, like you went through your Tower moment, but you never saw a change. You've balanced all of your whole chakra. I mean, there's 12 chakras, okay? Not 7. There's 5 they don't talk about. And you've balanced all of them out, but you never really saw a change and a moving forward. Like, I would really like to see the Chariot come out next. Because now you're going through this transformation and this ending of this cycle, and then seeing the Chariot next would tell me that you're moving in the right direction. Which I feel like you're moving in the right direction anyway. So, okay, so let's see. Let's get a couple more cards. Let's get some good cards out here so that we can end this reading for the collective this morning. What else, Spirit, can you tell me? Thank you. Yeah, there's light. There's light at the end of the tunnel. Like, everything's getting better. Okay, so that's the Nine of Swords reversed. So, Nine of Swords upright is anxiety, depression, all the stuff in our head. Reversed, it's letting go of all that negative emotion that causes depression and anxiety. What else can we tell the collective, please, and thank you. I have really got to get smaller cards for my tiny little hands. Okay. What else can we, thank you. Give me something with this Knight of Wands. Reversed. Okay. We've got the Knight of Wands reversed out here with the Knight of Pentacles upright. So, the Knight of Wands is my spirit team card, but reversed, it's, you know, like you've got an angel and a devil sitting on your shoulder. And this is the devil. Yeah. If you do that, you're gonna get this. It's like that kid from Pinocchio, on the island of Misfit toys, telling Pinocchio that it's okay to do all these things, to drink and smoke and I'm also hearing this song by Shinedown, Misfits. Yeah. I can't remember what his name was, but that little redheaded boy who was with Pinocchio at the island of Misfit toys, yeah. And you're like, listening to that, but you also, like, you're listening to the little birdie over here telling you that all the shitty things, all the bad things are okay. But you're sitting in this energy of reliability and patience. Because you know that you have to reach your goal. And your goal right now is, what do I need to, like, I need to do something to move on. So your goal is moving on. Well, I'm going to tell you that in the process of moving on, you have got to learn how to play, whatever that looks like for you. You got to play, but you've got to do it, yeah, you've got to do it in a way that works for you, right? You've got lots of options out here with the Seven of Cups, so it could be anything. It could be anything. The Seven of Cups is also a card of illusion. But I'm seeing it like, play for you is like just following your dreams. We live by the beach, so like for us, play might look like going out to the beach and letting the dogs run on the beach and just enjoying the sand between your toes and the waves breaking on the shore, and yeah. So play could look like that for you. You have lots and lots of options. Let me get something with the Seven of Cups. Queen of Cups. Play for you could be buying yourself a deck of tarot cards and learning it. I mean, really, honestly, going through this is like the best way of, it's really good therapy. I always relate, in my brain, I don't really talk to a whole lot of people about this, but in my brain, I often relate the tarot to the archetypes in psychology. Alright, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Swords with making a break for it, and the King of Wands with leadership. So I'm just going to put this out here. Then we got the Page of Pentacles, too. Yeah. Just go out there and do the damn thing. Learn how to play. Learn how to play with your kids. Learn how to be a strong leader, but a strong leader in a safe space, but also be fun. You need to learn how to take a break and relax. You don't need the Xanax. You don't need the Wellbutrin. You don't need any of that stuff. You just need to learn how to play. You've been strong and stable for so long, and you can still be strong and stable, but you've got to do this for yourself. I mean, even if it starts with just going to the arcade once or twice a week and doing the stuff, like go play pinball. Maybe that's something that you used to do with your dad, and your dad's gone and you haven't touched a pinball machine in forever, and you go play a game of pinball. Go have fun. Teach your kids about that before it's too late, because before you know it, they're 17, 18, 19, 20 years old. Hello, I just named off the ages of my kids. I'm aging myself. Who cares? I just turned 40 this year. I'm still young enough. You know, so before you know it, they're older teenagers, young adults, and they don't want to hang out with you anymore. So learn how to play before it's too late. Too late, maybe not the right words, but you know what I mean. All right, so this has been your reading for the catch up for the week, collective. I love you. Enjoy your weekend. I get to play this weekend. We've got dog training again. It's been like a month since I was able to get my dog out onto the training field and let her bite somebody. Like, I hate to say it, but that is like my favorite part of the week, is allowing my dog to bite a helper. Okay, so just get out there and have fun. Find that thing that makes you happy and go do it. All right, I love you guys. Enjoy your weekend. Bye.